How has been the situation for last 4 months and how are you dealing with it? How many of you guarding here? What exactly you do here?
We are guarding our village and our land to protect from the maintenance. We are facing lots of difficulties. We love our lands and our village. That's why we are protecting and we are defending.
India today is at ground zero in Torbang, and the situation is so vulnerable that I could say this is no less than a war zone in a same country, in a same state, in a same district, but the divided people in the line of community just across the road has become line of control. And here these bunkers are literally being made from the people of different communities. They are guarding their area. These young boys risking their lives, putting literally their life in risk and using these single barrel gun and double barrel guns. Look at these amount of bullets that they have here. This all, often it takes 10 to 12 hours of firing, heavy firing. And if you can see these 10 boys in a rotation for 48 hours, literally, their accusation and counter accusation that often it is fired from Meitei community. They accuse Kuki community for firing. Simultaneously, there is accusation of using sophisticated weapons. But here at this bunker, what we see, these are the protecting sheet helmets. These boys used to protect themselves. Of course, when the bullet comes here, you need something to protect. But all they say, this is all to protect their land, their areas, their people. Their accusation is the Meitei community came and burned down their schools. And these are the weapons that they use here. There is a literally line of this area towards the Kuki side where you have a huge number of bunkers. No one could ever imagine that in a state, in the same country, in the same district, we will ever see such situation which has become a battlefield. And I could say this is a war zone in Manipur. Who you think is responsible for this massive violence taking place in Manipur? किसकी गलती है ये? क्यों शुरू हो रहा है ये?
Actually, this is behind the group called Arangbai Tingol and Meitei Lipunt, who is a state-sponsored goons.
But Meitei Samaj कहती है कि these are the Kuki militants. They burn our houses. They trouble our life. They shoot at us. They burn our houses.
Actually, they are the one who started.
They blame for everything that is happening here to the Kuki community.
They would do it because they have done it. So in order to defend themselves, they have to blame us. We are only defending ourselves. We do not
use sophisticated weapon to fire on the civilians from the other community.
We use this cartouche, which is a government licensed cartouche, except that we don't.
But your accusation is that Meitei people use, they say the Kuki use. They fire from the sophisticated weapon, use AK-47 because the amount of firing that takes place, probably there is, that won't be possible without any automatic weapon.
They have been blaming the Kuki community and they put blame on us what they have done it to us, actually. This have been going on and on. Anything that they do, they blame on us.
When you are out on here guarding your place, is your family not worried about you that my son or my family member has picked up a gun and there could be some bullets which doesn't discriminate and doesn't identify? Someday the same bullet can hit you.
Of course, they are worried about us, but our parents also love us, but we still we have no choice. It's for us to defend our lands.
For that, you are ready to risk your life.
Yes, that's our main point.
There are how many people who are eventually guarding your territory with carrying arms?
We can't number it. Every man in the house are guarding our house. That's it.
Where are those women?
Women, according to the need of time, we would call them. Otherwise, we were keeping the safety zone.
They are in relief shelters or some safer zone.
They are in the relief center. They are in their relative houses, and they are in
a very difficult time for last 3 months to survive.
Definitely, it is so difficult.